Hello, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason, and welcome back to It's Just a Podcast. We have Carl. Hello, Carl.
Hello.
And we have the one, the only, Mr. Slughands himself, Sluggy. Alright. How's it going?
Not bad. It's every time I come on here, I seem to have a new nickname. So
wait, Sluggy,
yeah.
Sluggy. I mean, no, like they were singing a song about you on Sunday night. It was quite funny.
I heard, yeah.
Slug hands. Right, so today we're doing Starship Troopers. This is Sluggy's request.
I requested a bunch of things. I said Batman Forever, The Mask, Batman and Robin.
Right. You cannot.
Batman, Robin's horseshit.
You have to do the whole quadology. You can't just go, right, let's jump in the middle. Yeah, you got to do them all.
Because, the Batman in Batman and Robin, Batman Returns, sorry, people actually like. You know, a lot of people don't like Batman Forever. A lot of people would find it entertaining listening to us diss that. I mean, I wouldn't diss that because personally I think it's awesome. But
right, we're going to press play and get rolling with Starship Troopers. So.
No, we're not. My Xbox has decided to press play already, so now all I have views. So
you had one job. You had literally one job.
Right, I'm back. Right, okay, it's fine. I'm
all
back.
right. So hang on. So 3, 2, 1, play. Right. So Starship Troopers. Quite a bog standard title for such a massive movie.
Yeah, I like it.
Join up now.
It's more powerful. The whole over-the-top advert, you get a much more impact from that, I think. With the whole federal network thing. Yeah.
Now, it has come in public knowledge quite recently that if you look at this movie, a lot of people look at this as like Nazis and like the human race are they're the ones invading the planet. Is that? It's like sort of like because Paul Verhoeven grew up in that era, didn't he?
Yeah.
Would you like to know more?
I mean, it's the same with anything, really, isn't it? It's kind of like... Well, the human race is like one of the evils.
We're the evils, definitely.
Essentially, out of the whole galaxy, we are probably going to be the bad guys. Yeah, like America belongs to the Indians at first, right? And then we went in and saw that. So, we made them a fair deal. Yeah, that was hardly fair for where they were starting, right? At the time, though.
Now, I've seen this
movie.
I remember seeing this back on VHS. This is like everyone was talking about it, and it's one of those ones where you think Johnny Rico gets killed off straight away, and then the film restarts, doesn't it? So this is essentially 3/4 of the way into the movie. It is, yeah. It's showing you right now, yeah. And I'll be honest with you, the aliens still hold up really well. They do, yeah. First appearance of the bug as well. Just there. Well, it doesn't hold back, it's straight in there, fucking hell. You see that guy get ripped in half? It's just like, what the fuck? Now, Verhoeven had been, obviously Total Recall and Robocop are going to be his two big ones. At the time, he was really pushing into special effects because he also did Hollow Man. But this is one of his last big films, really. He's Hollow Man is another great movie. I really enjoyed that. That gets shit on quite a bit. It looks amazing. This film was made in the era of VHS, and I mean, look at the iPad now. It's so ahead of its time. But some of the cast, man. Michael Ironside, obviously from Total Recall, yep. And was going to be RoboCop. Yeah. I've already noticed a frame rate issue with me watching the 4K one. You have skipped slightly ahead of us already. Well, I didn't think was possible. I was going to watch this on VHS, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got my Ironside before I did there, and yeah, so... Oh, well, it's a timing issue, it's very soon we'll all be out of lockdown and we'll all be able to sit together and watch it all. Yeah, be weird. Do you have the 4K of this? Just a question. I don't even have a 4K player. No. Yeah, I've only got a Blu-ray,
Is this available in the UK?
Huh?
Is this available in the UK?
No.
Starship or something?
No, so, like,
No.
whatever you're doing with your dodgy dealing, I don't want to know about it on my podcast, okay?
I got two copies of it from Best Buy when I was in the States in 2017. I bought one for myself. I bought one for one of my mates as well. And at the time, he said it was probably the most unusual 4K that he'd gotten, because everything else at the time, like at the back end of 2017, they were all fairly up to date movies in 4K. This was probably the most out there movie he'd gotten.
I mean, for the time when it came out on DVD, it was a very sought after DVD because it packed all the extras. It had the commentary on. It's got the deleted scenes. The menu screen has not aged well at all. But oh, Denise Richards, what happened to her?
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that actually, Charlie Sheen ruined that.
Yeah.
I know, but you think of her though, and it's obviously naturally because bit of a play off, but you always think of Wild Things when I think of Denise Richards.
Oh yeah.
It seemed to be like that was. I think she established quite early on that I'm not going to be a serious actor. I will get by the way I look.
Well, these.
I think she has done well in some cases, but
all flash in the pan though. All these actors are fizzled out.
Friends though, don't they, as well?
Huh?
Yeah.
When she appears in Friends, when she's doing the whole White Snake music video and moving her hair and it's all slow motion and.
Yeah. Quite funny that. I like that.
Now Neil Patrick Harris redefined his career after this because he went into being How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think that's definitely. I mean, he's done a fair few things, but that definitely put him back on the radar. Because I think he wanted to do he didn't host the wasn't the Oscars, but he hosted one of the big shows, and I think so he seemed to be very relevant again.
I didn't know he was gay.
I'll tell you what I always remember him from. Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. Aye, but that's him on a resurgence though, because they were fucking Doogie Howser that stole my car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Doogie Howser just stole my fucking car. Yeah.
And he appeared in all three of them, didn't he? So.
Yeah, I think he did appear in all three. Not that the third one was up on much like the third one. So. But...
Which one was that one? I think the only one I was.
Christmas one.
Christmas
one.
Yeah.
It
was awful. Yeah. Don't bother.
This fucking teaches well out there,
Yeah.
This is probably the first thing I saw Hearn as well, Dina Maya. The lass that gets ripped in half in Saw.
She's been in a few things, but I think a lot of the cast has fizzled out. The younger cast, anyway.
Yeah.
They all had.
Well, you think of this was 97, so really, in theory, you'd think these were going to be the next up-and-coming young stars.
Scream era, isn't it, though?
It didn't really quite get there with some of them.
She's gonna puke! She's gonna puke!
Yeah. Calm down, Drawers.
I mean, back then he was known as Puke, right?
Aye.
Or just Darren Drozdoff.
That was a great practical effect, that though.
It really holds up. I don't know why this movie doesn't get more recognition than what it does. I think it's awesome.
I think its sequels and stuff have really tarnished it, really, because I think a lot of people were the second one.
Sequels?
Yeah.
I believe there's only one who's had this discussion.
No. Unfortunately,
We have to face.
There's multiple ones.
On my shelf, right, there's a box set of Starship Troopers movies, and in that box set is Starship Troopers 1 and 2 empty spaces.
Right. Well, by the way...
I also feel like... No, go for it.
The Ace of Spades.
No, I was just going to say, Sluggy says, have you actually had a chance to check out the Last Action Hero podcast?
I've listened to bits of it, yeah, and I sent it to one of my mates as well because he wanted to listen to it.
Alright, so you're alright with the artwork, yeah?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? What the fuck's on the artwork? Oh, motherfucker. What have I missed?
It's all in the detail, my friend.
Oh, yes.
Alright, you just fucking suck. Like, what the fuck am I missing? I put this thing on fucking Snapchat. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, did you? Hang on,
Yeah,
hang on. So if you go to the group, I'm going to send the artwork through.
I've got the artwork now. I'm looking at this. Like,
just look
detail, my friend.
Look a little bit closer. Futuristic rollerball. I mean, fuck off with them jumps, Jesus.
Right, you're really ahead of us, like, Mason.
Am I?
I'm still talking to Doogie Howser.
yeah,
What?
Denise Richards just showed up now. Yeah.
Richard just turned up on the screen now.
Right, hang on.
Now Rico's like powering through everybody.
Right, let us know when you got Denise Richards picking the guy up off the floor then. I'll paused it.
Johnny just scored.
Acting like a
Head in
pro...
the crowd.
Now.
No.
Just put a hand out for him
Yeah, now, yeah.
There we go.
Right, so Sluggy, have you seen the artwork? You alright with that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, but what the fuck am I missing?
I've sent you the pictures on the group. Proper futuristic
What's
roll.
it say?
What's it? What's it?
What the
What's that? Oh, you motherfucker. I've just seen that fucking hell. That was well hidden.
Ah. Nice, you love the Goonies, dear. Okay.
I fucking despise the Goonies.
I mean, as far as your Snapchat goes, mate, you apparently love the Goonies.
Yep. So let's talk about this. Well, this is just American football
Well,
weirdness.
that's all it is, yeah.
Very colourful.
So we established that even though we know kind of how it's going to go, but we established that Denise Richards is essentially just a fucking bitch. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I mean...
you know, like, I feel like you're supposed to be rooting for him and her, but, like, clearly, I mean, even though we know she put it on there, but even in the other scene, she just comes off a little bit like Mean Girl style, I reckon.
Yeah.
The original three. So you got you're three. There's maybe 5 originals. No, what I'm talking about. So you got him, her, and Denise Richards and Neil Patrick Harris, and they are just a bit weird how they all go different directions. They don't go in your typical teen movie. Where do they?
Well, listen, I mean, Neil Patrick Harris, he goes off and big, like, proper big time, though, isn't he?
He comes off to be like a serious general. I don't think Johnny Rico's a likable character. I don't feel any sympathy for him because he's like he's the jock.
Yeah.
And he never lets it. He's the rich jock, and he just doesn't. He's the rich jock that's got no potential outside of. I mean, but he has just faded away. I mean, he's in stuff like Sleepy Hollow and all that, but he's not in much, though, is he?
He's just done a new movie. I can't remember the name of it. He did it with his daughter. His daughter's like the main star of it, and he appears in it as well. And I can't for the life of us think of the name of it. Just released either earlier this year or back end of last year.
See, this is where it all comes down to personality, because the reality is, I can honestly say that Stallone, Schwarzenegger, they're not great actors at all. You know, they made it work for themselves.
Oh, sure,
I swear to God, I'll stand by it. I think Stallone's probably one of the smartest motherfuckers in the world, because he created a whole $1 million deal on himself with nothing.
Yeah.
But that being said, they have personalities. They made the system work for them. Whereas this Casper guy, I mean, he's got the looks, he's got the kind of the body type to be the next action star of the 90s, and yet clearly, even if you turn around and say, well, I'm not a very good actor, he clearly didn't have much of a personality, because, like,
the thing is, with the 90s, though, the 90s wasn't really a massive time for action movies. If you think about it, like the 90s was more to do with like that kind of
Scream,
over the top comedy, and like I mean, Scream didn't take itself too seriously. You had like the Mask, and like the 90s was like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams. You know, like there wasn't really much of like an action thing. It was all comedy guys doing action roles. You know, like
also that he should have made an impact, because therefore if he wouldn't, I mean, like I say, where was the action stars? I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously Stallone and Arnie, I mean, I use them as a reference all the time, but they did go into comedy. I mean, obviously Arnie did Twin, Stallone was doing,
well, even
the only one I'm thinking of now is Step on my shoot.
Well, even Van Damme films. Van Damme films ended up by the mid '90s were just coming straight out of DVD, VHS.
Yeah.
He wasn't even making the box office. Seagal totally. By the end of the '90s, Seagal was straight DVD guy, and people were still. I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, we got Fast and the Furious, so we had that resurgence at the end of the '90s. But there was a. You're right. It was all teen comedies and teen horrors.
Yeah.
But again, they're all like, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, but what else is he being? What Shark Attack? Like, no, it's a shit film. Just trying to think like other big films they were all in, but they kind of all just fizzled away, didn't they?
Pretty much.
Neil Patrick Harris is a right creep.
Yes.
I didn't realise he was gay. I've got terrible gaydar.
I was literally just about to say he probably plays the best straight man ever.
Yeah.
Like when you see him in public, especially when he's with his husband. Yeah.
Yeah, in Harold Kumar, he is that over the top, like, just like wanting just all the attention he can get, like straight guys, and Harold Kumar.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the old big lecture before it all kicks off.
I found it quite interesting when I watched this as a younger person, how like we only ever see two teachers, yet both with very physical disabilities. You know, it's like we obviously get he's lost his arm because he's a soldier, but then the only other teacher we see the bloody blind chick.
Yeah, it is meant to be like a school for the military, wasn't it? Like it's all about like getting like people to go like for the infantry, whether it's or to join the Legion anyway, like whether it's the infantry or whether it's like the space division or whatever. It's all to do with getting people to join that, isn't it? So
yeah, they're on camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking at Casper here, and to be honest with you, even the picture I'm looking at now, he looks very unrecognisable, but he did in fact play a character called a Mock in Elite Battle Angel. I just totally forgot about him. I've watched that film twice. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's very cyborg-esque looking. But he just totally must have flew by my radar.
I didn't know he was in that, to be fair. Like, I didn't have a clue.
Well, I'll just quickly look into his...
I don't rate him as an actor. I really don't.
He's got a lot going on, though. I mean, he's got something called G-Lock, which is finished, and everything else, all post-production. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 projects in post-production. I mean, there might be a horribly terrible thing, but...
Did you find out what that thing was he did with his daughter?
Well, I was about to say, I think it's literally called Daughter. There's a one in post-production called Daughter, and he's named Father.
No, it's not that. Like, if you said the name of it, I would...
Right, okay, so is that actually being done? Is it out and available?
I believe so, yeah. Hang on, I'm just going... There's IMDb now, I'm going to see...
Well, I've got his IMDb up, but that's going to be pretty tricky.
Lady Driver. That's it, mate. Lady Driver.
Oh, Lady Driver, right.
Yeah, the main chick in that is his daughter.
Ah, is she fair?
Yeah, actually she is. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to check how old she is before, because you might have to edit that one. So alright. She was born in 96. It's fine.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah.
She was born in 96, so he was a dad just a year before this. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, how old is he in this? He looks probably like, what, in his mid-20s in this one? But he might just be one of those actors, you know, because you do.
Oh,
like,
here comes the pack. Let's make a pack. No matter what, we'll always be friends.
Yeah.
She's gonna be.
Lasts all of around 30 seconds. Oh. I love this. Mobile infantry made me the man I am today. Goes back in the chair, no legs.
What are you talking about? They're outside now. I'm gonna pause it again. Let us know when they've all got the handshake together. Jesus.
How would you jump so far ahead? Like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, I'm just watching a real DVD.
They're all shaking hands now. They're all just about a real pack of carrots, kind of like
try and get them to do it.
Yeah.
I
There we
won't
go.
quit.
There we go. Everyone's connected. Never going to split apart.
Yeah.
Except for when they split apart.
Completely different scene next. I'm shouting at his dad.
Yeah.
Again, I think I tried to develop a character behind the why he is, but like I don't really. Yeah, I'll go back to what you said before. There's no sympathy. I don't really care that he has issues with his dad.
Yeah.
And we know in the theme of the film that this is probably not gonna.
Does anybody know where this is meant to be set as well? Because in the movie, he obviously
It's meant to be in Rio.
Buenos Aires.
It's is it not meant to be in like near New Mexico?
Yeah, but
I was gonna say New Mexico.
Buenos Aires is in Spain or somewhere, right? Like, I'm not very good with my geography, but I'm sure it's somewhere in Europe. Like in reality, where in the movie they're playing American football and everything, which would indicate that it's in America somewhere. Like, is there Buenos Aires?
I'm set in the future, though, isn't it? I'm set in the future.
Well, I mean, it's set. Oh, hold on a minute. I'll have a quick look. I've wrote some notes down. Yeah, the year is supposed to be is 2000. Well, we'll say 2197. Is the year. So obviously it's quite far in the future. So basically, America took over Spain.
I was just going to say, so at this point, America has taken over Europe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But this is just classic America, though, isn't it? Like, you could literally set anywhere in the world, and America will dominate in terms of what they want the visual to look like.
Who's president at this point, do you reckon? Like, is it still Trump, and he's kind of went ballistic and turned himself into a cyborg? Like,
Mr. Burns.
Like, a clone of Macaulay Culkin, or...
I think it's whoever it is, it's in a glass jar like Futurama.
Like a Futurama, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Nixon.
Yeah. Made a comeback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the last kiss.
Oh, the big kiss.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny about that scene? It's cut down, and on the extra features because I had time to watch it. You see like them doing the test screening, then it becomes the deleted scenes. I had all that time to rehearse and didn't even put in the fucking movie.
Really?
And here we go. This is a bit like this is a bit of throwback to RoboCop. This.
Well, I felt that, you know, the whole adverts and everything. This you could definitely tell this is the RoboCop theme. He obviously likes this sort of thing, but this is his favourite, isn't it?
I think so.
Verhoeven did definitely. I'm sure he said this was one of his favourite. See, that could have been the menu screen. The DVD.
Arnold Schwarzenegger could have been present in this. That would have made sense.
Would have been fun. But he can't because he's not American. Damn it.
We're in the future.
This guy here,
That's
just...
it,
I can't remember his name, but there's a TV show called Psych, and he's the main detective in Psych.
Have you got the cow on yet? Because I have.
The cow's just come on now, warning, and the dog's about to rip it apart. There we go.
Yep.
Censored. Yeah.
I'm just well ahead of you guys. You know, just running ahead.
Just in general, mate.
I mean, look at that body count.
We're seeing the bloody remains of, like, whatever the fuck. would you like to know more?
Fast tracks it.
Should I want to know more, damn it? This is a fucking great scene as well.
Clancy Brown, the Kurgan. Hello, pretty. Yeah. Also, the voice.
Do you remember who else appears in this? He's only in it for about 30 seconds, but can you remember like which other fairly recent big American actor appears in this? Who looks a bit like Clancy Brown as well.
He's speaking in riddles.
Just wait. He appears about 20 minutes or so from now, and I always used to forget he's in this because those two look so much alike. But love that. Correct.
Everyone likes a good training montage, like, don't they?
Do you get me? Fucking great.
Now I've just gone on a fact checking here, just because obviously while we were thinking about location. To be fair, this is a bit weird because obviously it is that Casper Van Dien often gets asked why the blonde hair, blue eye would play an Argentinian. So I wonder if it's supposed to be in Argentina. But it also says why they play an Argentinian Juan Rico. So did they change his name to Johnny?
Can you
To be Juan?
Can you just write on that? It's just a movie to them. Just a movie.
No, that didn't apply here because this is implying that he's not called Johnny Rico. He's called Juan Rico, which is a big difference. Just what you were saying, Mason, it links together here because it's actually saying that he suggests, obviously Casper suggests the character is a descendant from an exiled German because Argentina, as we all know, was a famous place for German hiding out after World War II. So I'm trying to get some history in there, Mason. You know, that's my thing.
I mean, I was just about to say I didn't know that. Like my history with the Germans goes as far as the awful stuff they've done, and that's kind of it.
Yeah. They suddenly turned into Street Fighter, though, didn't it?
Aye.
She's just a Street Fighter character.
Yeah.
Is Kyle O'Reilly behind Casper?
You mentioned there.
Oh, this is hold up. Yeah, this seems to hold up. Can't breathe.
Well, the guy behind him looked like Kyle O'Reilly. If you watch it now, enter Jake Busey.
Hang on, Kyle. Did you say Kyle O'Reilly?
Aye.
As in
Undisputed, aye.
Right, okay.
So anyway, go back to that. Yeah, Jake Busey had been famous a couple of years before that with being the bad guy in Frighteners, but obviously is the son of Gary Busey. And
how do you know though? How could you tell?
Well, it's just but he absolutely
You got the genetics.
he nails it here. He nails what he's meant to be.
Oh, I love the character.
He's awesome, isn't he?
He definitely he is that bit of colour like when it comes to the groups because everyone looks like the same, whereas he's definitely doing his job to stand out.
It's just such a weird story that it's meant to be this mobile entity, but she can sign up and make sure that she's in the same camp as him and everything, and it's like, what? Coincidence.
Yeah, she put her eyelashes and what to do.
How did she survive that?
Well, obviously the bruise. I like the detail there because most films are lazy and they wouldn't have put in that massive bruise on her neck. You know,
I was just making a reference to current real life situations. Is all I was.
I thought.
Oh, should be definitely in a film, but it's just a movie, so you know.
It's just a movie. Chucking knives there. I love it how they make. He wants to be the squad leader, but obviously shows you that he's a bit of a doof.
Yeah, because he doesn't care, but all of a sudden he does.
This is a great scene as well.
Oh, but his hand looks so fucking fake, like. Wait, this happens.
I agree with him. Why are they using knives against bugs when they've got all these futuristic like guns and explosives and they never use a knife again for the duration of the movie?
Oh, it's
so...
so...
lesson right now.
He is.
No
Put your hand on that wall.
That just looks
The funny
so
thing is,
fake.
it's a metal wall, so there's no way that knife's gonna stick in.
Yeah,
But I get it.
yeah.
Just a movie. I don't know. The hand looks alright.
So there we go. Like in RoboCop, communal showers.
Okay, good. Yeah, there goes again, Mason. I'm still looking at a bloody hand.
Ah, man. I want to be finished the movie.
Yeah. I don't think it looks too bad.
Boobies. No, the hand looks fine. You just haven't to do much, miss.
He reminds me of Robin, Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Everybody's just gone awkwardly quiet during the shower scene now.
Well, I'm trying to work out if I'm super headies or not.
Wait, everybody's touching themselves in the shower at the minute, mate. So,
Excuse me.
Puerto Rican guys on the screen. Chocolate titties.
I'm guessing you touch yourself quite often after them comments.
I mean, I was doing the impression of Bruce Pritchard is doing an impression of Vince McMahon from Something to Wrestle With podcast.
Alright.
Weird podcast.
He signed up for a woman.
Yeah.
I love it how he's be able to bring his own violin.
Yeah. It's a cool violin as well. It's like see-through lime green or something in it.
Well, I'm behind. I'm looking at boobies still, boys.
Yeah, I am as well. Are you actually at the violin bit already, Mason?
Well, I've got bums on me screen now. Like,
Alright. That's fine, yeah. I'm violin now.
Yeah. The green violin was here later. That was just plain old wooden violin.
right, let me know when you've got some asses on your screens. All right.
Now, yeah.
There we go. He hasn't got a green violin.
No, that's what I've just said. It's not green yet, but I'm sure it's lime green. Later on, I don't know if it might be when they're in the field and like they all get given like shit to play with. It might be then.
It's a nice little touch that though. Like,
War kicks off. What do we think the body count is for this film?
in the hundreds.
Oh, yeah, it has to be in the high hundreds. Like, so many people die in this, man. Like, it depends on the only count.
Oh, there she is. There's Amy Smart.
Yeah, I always forget she was in this as well. Yeah. Like, do you count all the off-screen deaths as well, like if the bodies just see lying around? Because, I mean, it's going to be a pretty high body count if you count all them.
Well, it's over 100 and it's under 300.
250.
Oh, with an extra 6 you would have been spot on.
Okay.
256.
I'd have said 250 because the whole South Park tree fitty thing. But
250. I'm just finishing off my wine gums. Thanks, Carl.
You're welcome, mate. Us diabetes have got to give back to the... This kind of throws you into the whole... This could be like a Disneyland ride, isn't it?
Well, this is technically owned by Disney now.
Yeah. I can imagine like going to the park and sitting in this and it being like a simulator.
this is essentially what Star Tours is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, it's impressive models like.
Yeah.
Oh, like I say, it feels like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's just having fun with it, but at the same time, you can see like he is very passionate about doing it right. Because you can see how like I don't know, like the best way to put it would be like it's very serious taking film. The dialogue's a bit cheesy, and like I say, the action just like proper boy action, we'll say.
On the subject of sci-fi stuff, did you see the huge trailer that dropped yesterday for the animated Star Trek show done by the creators of Rick and Morty?
Nah, I've got on me. I'm gonna press play on it before I got like distracted with work stuff, but it looks really good.
It looks really good, yeah.
Yeah.
guy is a sex pest.
It's going to be light-hearted, like, but it's going to be quite interesting.
It looks pretty over the top. Like, I'm a bit surprised that Star Trek's put their name to it, to be fair. But,
yeah.
Hey ho. I hate him. He's a smug prick, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
We all know one in our lives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't, it's probably yeah. Why isn't Paul Ray on this one? I thought.
Paul Ray.
I think he's having a night off. I think
He's doing glasses prescriptions for his mum.
Yeah.
This looks fine. This model work looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's aged, but not horribly.
It hasn't aged terribly.
Yeah, because you can definitely see it's CGI. I mean, that tube coming off the ship there is very animated, but at the same time, though, I feel like because of the nature of the film, it's very forgivable. If you were watching Aliens and then that came on, you'd be a little bit like, nah, thanks.
She was nowhere going to make that at that last fucking turn, like, Jesus.
I know people are going to riot here, but I would probably put this as my favourite sci-fi movie. Like, it's better than Aliens, it's better than Empire.
Oh, come
See, I don't even think Empire is the best Star Wars movie, but that's a discussion for another day. Like,
that's a fucking holiday special, that bastard.
I mean, if you count all the new ones, Rogue One by far the best Star Wars movie. But
yeah, it's up there. It's high. But it's no Empire. I just got back from seeing it from the cinemas the other day.
I've seen it. I just don't rate them now. I like, unlike you, who like, fuck you, one-eyed Willy Tummy Tuff. I'm like,
no. I agree, Mason. I agree with you. Star Wars is highly overrated. It's probably that, along with Batman, are probably two of the most overrated franchises in the world. Like, because Batman isn't even the best superhero. Again, that's another argument for another day. Spider-Man forever.
Now, this is the fucking way Laser Quasar should have been.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah. I'd love to do this shit.
But the conclusion takes you so fucking sideways. Obviously, it's going to come up eventually, but it's one of those parts of the film where I think, wow, I did not expect that coming. You know, they're literally just playing a training game at this stage, so you don't really think anything's going to happen.
I don't think it's in this bit though, is it? That's the next scene, because this is only Laser. The one you're thinking of is during the live fire exercise.
Yeah, when he gets his head.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably why we got the intro we got, you know, because at the end of the day, it is, you know, that they're going through the training, it's splitting off the characters, you know, like essentially come back together by the end of the movie, but the fact that obviously we haven't seen any of the aliens yet in the actual in this story, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And of course, this is you take away the bright colours, they are essentially just a marine from Aliens. The whole kit looks exactly the same, so there's definitely a lot of inspiration going there. Although, funny enough, I think mostly because it was a TV thing, but I was just after looking at those facts, I just wanted to bring up before that the cow scene where it goes censored. So apparently that cow was entirely digital. So I'm wondering why they did the censoring, but I'm guessing from what it said, it basically just goes into saying that what we saw was like a TV advert. So
it's meant to be like a TV spot or like an internet spot within the movie, isn't it? So.
Yeah. But apparently there is a bonus video on the DVD showing you how they did the whole thing. Apparently it's really good. So I'll be interested.
Oh, here comes the Dear John video.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Now there has been a cut scene.
Dear Johnny video.
Oh yeah, but there is a obviously deleted scene is actually when she actually gets with the lad, and and that's the reason she dumps him.
Yeah.
We all know she was gonna cheat on him.
I mean, she's made the effort. I mean, you can't really fault her for, you know, she's paid attention to the backdrop. It's not a text message, you know what I mean?
She's put a lot of effort in.
But, uh-oh.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
It was the heartbreak.
It's not you, it's me.
I'm just kidding, it is you.
End of message.
If anyone's ever wondering, it's always you.
Yeah. Yeah, if somebody says that, it's you. Like... I wonder
how
if
he's still watching though.
Yeah. I wonder if at this point in her career, if she ever imagined that just in a few years' time, that she'd be sat terrified in a hotel room whilst Charlie Sheen was throwing a lamp at her head.
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know, because Charlie Sheen was such a good actor, you know what I mean? I think he would have... I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Like, he seems like, now that he's like, his demons are kind of dealt with, he seems like he'd be amazing. Like, I'd love to go out drinking with Charlie Sheen. Like, I think Charlie Sheen would be a right laugh.
Oh, I'd be dead by 1 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean,
if everything he does is true, which I do believe he does, I would be dead.
I did go out a couple of times with somebody that was essentially the female Charlie Sheen, just always like on this path of self-destruction into cocaine and that. But I'll not mention people's ex-wives on the podcast. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another fucking advert for my side of the story by David Suggy Johnson.
Keep your integrity there.
Aye. So he comes alive, fire anywhere. Boom.
Yeah, we're about to see live fire because fuck that person. Alright.
And boom.
It's never a good idea though. You should never go on a trailer with a live fire.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's always going to end in tears.
Yeah.
I mean, I love how he's shouting for medic.
I'm not there yet.
The fuck is going on over there?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, Carl. He's back.
Oh.
Medic.
Carl, he's back.
He's back. Who's back?
The guy from Total Recall, and he was in Gremlins 2 the other night.
I'm not there yet.
Why am I so far ahead tonight? Fucking hell.
He's in the office now.
Right.
Yeah.
Reprimanded.
That's it. The guy reprimanding
Here
him.
he is, yeah.
That's Dean. That's who I was talking about. Dean Norris. He's from Breaking Bad. He's from Under the Dome.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor. He played Walt's brother-in-law in Breaking Bad, Hank Schrader.
He
was also
in that season.
In Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just rewatched that. His death scene is incredible. That's
Yeah. You know, I endorse on a year rule. I think a year's generous, but I always say a year rule. If you haven't seen something after a year, then...
Yeah. And if you haven't seen Breaking Bad by this point, fuck you. Like, just stop listening right now.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you might want to... don't get attached to this character, mate.
You haven't seen Breaking Bad because it's not available on VHS, you absolute clown.
Who you calling a clown?
I'm calling you a clown.
You look like Tim Curry fucked a gatepost and you came out.
I don't give a shit. It's your podcast. Whoever podcast it is, like, in the words of the BWO, we're taking over.
Oh no, man, it's not a wrestling podcast. Fucking hell.
It is now.
Right, what's happening on your screen? Because I've got the lady walking out.
He's always just
we're ahead now.
thing.
Yeah, he's just about off on the block of wood.
Yeah, he's just biting the thing now to start action when it's gone off.
Oh, wood, but no.
Well, I'm slightly behind, but I'm guessing I'll catch you up.
It's getting kinky now. This is the bit where it gets a bit kinky.
Yeah, Dean Norris is, like, reading his punishment out.
Whippin'.
10 lashes.
Psycho.
It helps, I know. I mean, it hasn't started whipping in my end. So, are you doing that? Are you whipping your mum or something? I don't know what's going on. God, that's his jacket looks fucking far too big for him. Like
6.
When I went to Vegas.
7. Yeah. 8. 9. And 10.
Now, and first whip for me. Whoa!
I'm with Denise Richard in space now, lads.
Yeah, it's exactly where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'll speed it up a little bit. Whip, 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 whip. Just whip it into shape. Right. You need spaceship, right?
Currently enjoying space coffee.
Just saying, Sluggy, this never happens with Paul Ray. Like, I don't know what you've done to this. Like,
I mean, hang on, it's not me. Me and Carl are synced up. It's
I was gonna say like we're pretty synced like this.
What are you watching it on? Are you watching on Blu-ray?
On Blu-ray?
I've got it on DVD. I've got it on DVD, man.
Well, there you go. DVD's obviously a bit slow.
okay. Blu-ray must be pretty on point.
Do you want us to bang out the VHS, like, because I can? Oh, I can.
Hey, mate. I don't know, you can.
Do you want this on Blu-ray?
That someone rewound it.
No, I don't own it on Blu-ray, no.
I'm saying, do you want it on Blu-ray?
No. I watch.
If you want it, you can have mine. I've got the 4K and the Bluray in the same box.
You
so
should-
my Blu-ray disc it is.
You should always
Standalone
keep
one is-
your old formats. I mean, you give me loads of DVDs before. I mean, I've got Nightmare. I've got Nightmare on Elm Street because you're scared shitless of Freddy Krueger. I've got The Mask.
Freddy Krueger. I didn't give you Nightmare on Elm Street. I did not give you that.
Yeah, you did. What? That and the remake.
No, on DVD. I didn't own them on DVD.
Blu-ray.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that box set. That's why.
God, this guy is a creep. Like.
And they just... I mean, how is that so vertical that they haven't been able to notice?
Yeah.
Really, like, that's not how physics works.
What they didn't know were here.
And if you're going to be a sci-fi film, you're going to get that right. Are you buying that Friday the 13th box set, Mason?
No, I'm saving.
I know.
How much is that? Do we have a price on that?
$150.
Well, it's £108.
I would.
Killian Gore sent us the UK website that's selling it. So it came up with £108.50.
Is that including postage?
I don't know because I haven't pre-ordered it, but I'm guessing probably not.
Nah, I mean, don't get us wrong. It's just I don't have a mother regional player.
It's a nice box set, and the only thing that would make us really want it is that the steel tin that they released a few years ago is just really stupid price now. So it's something that I know I'll never get. So I figured if I'm going to get them all in one go, that would be a tempting offer. But I'm on the same boat as you, mate. I need to save some money for this house, like, so I'm. We'll see.
That's exactly what I'm doing at the minute as well. Saving for a house, we must all be like, are we all now starting to grow up?
Like, you are grown up.
Yeah.
I've just spent the afternoon with 3 guys on my new house looking at the roof. I'm like, I've got stuff to do. Get off the roof.
Hey, you want to get that shit sorted, though you didn't want a bad roof. That's the worst thing that can happen to a house. Expensive.
We've just had ours done. It wasn't cheap.
Yeah. Well, I need my walls repointing. I've a slight touch of damp in one of the bedrooms, and it turns out the walls are shut, so I need them painted.
Yeah.
But obviously, he's packing his bags. He's getting. He's quitting like a little bitch.
Well, I'm just waiting for Charlotte Flair to start giving her orders to a crew.
I mean, Charlotte Flair.
She looks like the Pilot Commander.
Do you think?
I do.
There's another Sally Field lookalike. Again, we had that last year as well.
Sally Field lookalike. I've got Casper, girl, and a black guy in the middle. I mean, what are you talking about?
We've got Casper calling his parents.
Oh, right, his mum. All right, yeah. Johnny.
Should watch this on Netflix, Mason. Maybe able to keep up.
Wait.
Not on Netflix.
Are you sure?
It's not on. Yeah, if it was, it's not on now because I double checked it. Nice.
Yeah, it's on Sky, I think.
It used to be on
But
Netflix.
Netflix is doing a lot of fuckery though, because apparently, not that I watch it, but it was an article that popped up earlier today. Dairy Girls. Apparently, they just put season 2 up 4 days ago, and they're now taking it off. So there must be.
Oh, really? It popped up on my to watch list, and it came up was number 7 in the UK, and I highlighted it, and I watched the trailer, and it had 2 seasons on there,
well, it was today that the articles. I don't know if it was today that it was taken down, but I don't because they said it was really bizarre. I was only on for 4 days, and it's been taken off.
I must admit, when we started this podcast, I never thought that we'd be talking about Dairy Girls,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a Netflix show about Irish schoolgirls.
But they're all clearly in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, the middle last is 26, 27, I believe. So here we go, there's shit going down, they're all running towards the screens. We've been attacked. Fuck.
Going away.
Yeah.
This is like Police Academy.
Quite quickly.
It's like Police Academy all over again.
Yeah.
Without the sound effects.
Yeah. Oh, it's his mum and dad's planet, innit?
Planet.
It is. Yeah. The Wax Winner series. It's gone.
I mean, that's a hell of a fucking throw, that mind, isn't it? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
When I see there again, it's at the bottom of Brazil. No. Africa.
Africa?
No, sorry, South America. I'm right.
Are you just doing dart to the map now, mate?
Aye.
With Buenos Aires, I've just looked at it as a capital of Argentina, which I didn't know, so maybe it's meant to be in Argentina, as Carl said before.
Yeah.
So
who turned down the role of Johnny Rico? I've just read this now.
Macaulay Culkin.
Close, mate, close.
Elijah Wood.
Nah, think older, but he's still doing his action films.
Tom
He's
Cruise.
not an old person, but older than who you've just mentioned. But he's still doing action film today.
Tom Cruise.
No, think Transformers.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, the other main guy.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hugo Weaving?
Wahlberg? Marty Mark?
Shut up.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg turned it down to Johnny Rico. But if you think about it, 97, it wouldn't have been too far off.
Well, he'd just been in Basketball Diaries. I mean, that's an amazing movie.
Oh, I still need to pick up that edition in HMV, actually, funny enough.
Well,
Nice little...
you'll have to order it now. Don't have it in, mate. He's sorry, like.
You don't have it in?
No.
Oh, how weird, man.
How would you know that HMV doesn't stop that, mate?
I was in there the other day, that's all.
Oh, yeah, okay. No.
That's, I like looking at stuff.
Oh.
Bad Boys.
I shouldn't be allowed a podcast. I can't help myself.
I'd say the alien there looks worse than the rest of the whole film so far.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was forgiven when they were on the battlefield, but that seemed a bit weird. Like, it seemed
this
very...
is very out of place as well, isn't it? Where they're all just squashing the cockroaches. Like, this is very...
Yeah,
over mother/teacher.
Although no cockroaches were harmed in this film, apparently.
What were they?
All fake insects were used.
All extras from Joe's apartment. Alright, aye.
Hey, that was a classic film, wasn't it?
No.
That was one of the VHSs I found. I love this. At the time, I think I'd hear it now. I just remember at the time being like, what on earth am I watching? And I'd also like to add that there was 17 gallons of fake blood was used throughout this movie.
Fair. And I say, kill them all.
It is when they're going to get the tattoos now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That would be what we should be at now.
That would be a cool tattoo to get in real life. Like
Well, it's just a podcast. Where would you get it? Like on your nipple?
I'd probably get it on my backside, mate. It reminds me of a constant pain in my ass that you are.
I'll be honest with you, boy. It's out of one because my other nipple's already been tattooed.
Oh. I mean, I've got both of mine tattooed, so I'm close enough anyway. I've got like Iron Man on one chest, Spidey on the other, and it's very close. So.
Mine went right over the top of it.
Oh, nah.
Very drunk at a biker rally. It was good fun, but yeah, even the tattooer said, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?"
Fair.
Can't say it holds up very well, like.
Yeah. Probably not the best decision you've ever made.
You know, it's memories, mate. It's memories, you know. I feel like that's the best thing about tattoos. Is even if it's shit, you just get to go, you know what it is? I was a dick at that point in my life, and it's nice that I've changed.
Yeah.
Well, another fact for you, if you're interested, could obviously reference the battle gear looking very much like Alien. A lot of the gear that they used was actually from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy and Firefly from the episode The Train Job. So a lot of recycled stuff. Nice to hear.
Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, no.
Did anybody care about Power Rangers after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers though? Because it feels like at that point everybody just stopped giving a shit.
I'll be honest, I didn't realise how out of hand it got. I literally watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it was when they originally released that proper R-rated trailer. One of the guys who plays Tommy, he did a reaction to it, and I remember he mentioned a couple of them, so I thought, I'll go on IMDb, because he could be still with it, and like the amount of different levels of Power Rangers there, I was like, this is ridiculous.
Jason David Frank, that plays Tommy, is doing almost everything as well. But I tell you what, that would, not that Mason would like it, because I can't imagine being his thing, but the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, that's a podcast.
I would have to fucking buy that for a podcast.
I bought 2 films just to do your podcast, you know.
Well, what were they, mate?
We bought Mortal Kombat anyway.
I had to buy Mortal Kombat.
Hang on, have you done a Mortal Kombat podcast?
Aye, about 2 weeks ago, aye.
Man. I would like to feel like that.
We haven't done the second one yet.
Let's not.
We haven't done Street Fighter yet.
Haven't done Street Fighter yet.
Again, I'm not a fan.
Of the films or the game?
The movie. I don't rate it. There's a lot of stuff like Mason mentioned doing Judge Dredd before, and if it had been the classic Carl Urban movie, yeah, absolutely. But not the campy Stallone one.
No, but we've been watching a lot of Stallone ones, that's the problem, eh?
Yeah, which I totally get. But, again, that's that's why Batman and Robin's a podcast, isn't it? Because keeping with a Schwarzenegger theme. Great speech as well. That was a speech I always wanted to give Christmas temps. If you don't do your job, I'll shoot you.
Who was that? Who's just farted?
That wasn't me. I thought it was you, Mason.
I didn't hear anything, to be honest. Like, I was too busy doing the whole "do you get me" thing, so...
Aye.
I think it was you, Mason. I think you just tried to play it off. Nobody mentioned your thought, so you brought it up.
Yeah, I think it was Brittany in the room, so we better just drop the subject, like, because I think I just overheard her.
Ah, right, yeah. I mean, I have heard it before, so yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh no!
I'm about to fart, if that helps.
No.
Yeah, it was quiet, never mind.
Yeah, that's a commander. She looks a bit like Charlotte Flair.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
No.
Sluggy, that's like your kind of jizz, that.
What's that?
Oh, Paige.
I mean, like, again, you don't have my thoughts on that thing. So,
Not saying it's blue or anything. I was on about the load.
Yeah, it's a really big load.
yeah, but when that thing happens, you know when you've waited all your life to win a lottery, and it's shit. Like,
Hey, in very few words, I'm just curious. I don't know if I ever spoke to you about it, but what did you think of that? I'm fine with my family.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was alright.
I enjoyed it. However, there's major issues with the movie. For instance, she's been, like, in the movie, she's a wrestling fan her whole life, yet she isn't aware of the fact that it was Vince Vaughn that, like, they got injured in the cage match, and also through the whole movie they're saying that wrestling is a work, and they're all training, and they're showing you how it's done. But you get when she wins the Divas title from Zelina Vega, who was portraying the part of AJ Lee. It's meant to be real. It's meant to be a shoot. So that doesn't make any sense either. So there is problems with the movie, but overall it's not a bad movie. Great
I was
cast.
surprised she didn't have a cameo.
Yeah. Our two brothers had cameos in it. And our older brother Roy, not a real brother, but the guy that played in the movie was
Simon Pegg's kid.
He is in Coronation Street. He plays.
It was really like weird that, especially because she was involved in the whole thing. I thought it was really weird that The Rock had the line at the end when he turned around, when he's calling Vince Vaughn sex tape. It was just like, it's a little on the nose because it wasn't that long after that whole leak came out. So I just thought, that's a bit weird. Are you using humour against it, or are you just... I just think most people who know it well enough, as soon as he said, I would call him sex tape, nobody's thinking about Vince Vaughn and why they're calling him sex tape anymore. Everyone's thinking of one thing and one thing only. It didn't feel like it made much sense.
Boom! Big explosion. Back to the movie on that one.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, are you watching that video, or, like, are we watching Starship Troopers, or...
Well, I'm seeing a massive black bug thing just below load, so it could be the same thing.
Wow. I mean...
Could be the same thing.
I mean, we saw, like, the Xavier Woods was in that, right?
I don't know who you're on about. I don't know who he is. Is he?
Sluggy's got that video burnt into his head. He never has to watch it again.
Unfortunately, not in the good way either, because that wasn't good. But yeah, anyway, bugs are back. So
yeah, because I think it's really smart that they went with this blue tone. Obviously, they're in space and everything like that, but I think that's what bugs is about. The bug, no pun intended, is that scene when Neil Patrick Harris shoots him in the cage. Too much white light on him, whereas that blue light makes those bugs look 10 times better.
Look at all these. Speaking of bugs, when we do a Space Jam podcast.
Oh God, do I really have to?
It's a great movie.
I know, but then we'll have to...
I've got the steelbook.
Singing I Believe I Can Fly, it'll be really awkward. And...
Hang on, really awkward. I made jokes in Last Action Hero regarding like the entire wrestling world being like sexual predators, and nobody batted an eyelid. So
I know, but
you didn't know who they were unless you were in the wrestling business.
I mean, Sluggy, you're a sexual predator.
I mean, no.
I've seen you on the prowl with your slug hands.
I mean, I was almost raped once. Hashtag me too. Who's his birth? Right, I heard that.
She's dead.
You'll be chopping his toenails up. You'll be chewing on wine gums.
What's that, me?
At the same time. Aye.
Somebody's just
There's a lot of activity going on there.
I was just thinking about lava lamps.
Have you got yours yet?
No, I haven't got the explosion lamp yet, no.
No.
Oh, sluggy loads are flying through the sky again.
Yeah, sure.
And this is where we get back to the start of the movie, isn't it?
Yeah, we're back to full circle, yeah.
Yeah. It's weird because that was like, when this scene played as well, they went over a year earlier, so we've now been with these characters for a year. It's like the years went by really quick.
I think it's paced good, but again, I think this is the reason why they showed it earlier on, you know what I mean? Because it's a long time before the bug hunt. But now it's all about the bugs.
But again, though, considering the movie's only been on about 40 minutes or something, like...
Shut up, man. Been on an hour and 3 minutes.
An hour, man.
Is it?
My clock said an hour and 5 minutes.
See, it doesn't... See, I've not pressed the timer, but it doesn't feel that way, like...
Nah. I think if they ever did a sequel to this...
They have, man.
What they should have done.
It's called Starship Troopers 2.
It's called... Shut up.
That's original. No, what I'm going to say is I think what could have been really good and still can be in this day and age, if you had a film that was just purely based on, say, almost like an Aliens kind of thing, say take 6 or 7 characters and they're all stranded on a moon like this, and like make a more suspenseful film.
That's what the second one is.
Is it? I've not seen any of them.
The second one, they all get stuck in a barricade, the whole film.
We've all seen Lost, right? There's no need to reference it.
I like Lost.
I liked it until I met Matthew Fox. Because what a prick.
Is he a prick?
He was awful. Absolutely awful. Well, there we go.
No Peter Weller.
Peter Weller's no Peter Weller. So,
yeah.
Well, there we go. Johnny Ringo's dead. Rest in peace.
Well, funny enough, Dolph Lundgren just put a video up today. He must be doing some form of campaign or something. And he did a video where he was talking about, I love the fans. One of the best things about what's come out of this is I've been able to get in touch with all the fans and really interact with them and all that. And I was sitting there going, I'm not going to blame him for it because I totally understand it. But when I met him last year, there was no love for the fans really, because before you even got in the same room with them, you were getting like proper 3rd-degree warning: do not touch him, do not go near him, do not do this, do not do that. And then like a couple of hours later, when I got my box set signed, he was very man a few words. He was very much read and then did a sign and then goes thank you. And I've met a lot of people and he seemed to be like, oh, you're not really. If you're going to do that game, if you're going to go into the con world, you've got to open up like, I don't want like 20-minute like chat or anything like that. But I do want to have someone who looks like they want to be there.
Some people, it depends on the day you catch them though. For instance, one of my mates met Casper in London 2014 and said that he was like, again, man, a few words, like not very nice. And then another one of my mates met him in 2018, I believe, and said that he was like very animated. He was jumping up on tables and he was doing the whole welcome to the Roughnecks, Rico's Roughnecks, and all that sort of stuff. So I guess it depends on what they've got going on, you know.
Or how much they're getting paid.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I say, I do get it to a certain degree. Like, obviously, it's a stressful job, and I mean, my job is I've got to be animated all day, and I can tell you, like, the second when I walk out of the room and there's nobody there, I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I get like, it's hard to stay animated all day, but nah, he was like, it was early on as well, he's only just getting there.
I've met notorious nice guy and, like, soon to be biggest actor in the world, I guess. John Cena, I've met him twice. First time I met him, prick. Second time I met him, really nice. But again, the first time I met him, he was going through his first divorce, so and he wasn't being paid anything. That was just in the hotel, like, so, you know. But Johnny Rico's dead. He's on the fucking board. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see he's on the board, isn't he?
He's look at him.
You know, fairness, though, she got it all right. Like, the last time we saw her, it was very much the ship got hit pretty hard and it went down pretty hard, and she's only got like a tiny little cut in her eye. Yeah.
And then a few years later, she went down hard in real life as well.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you know, there's bills to pay, mate. Bills to pay. Not easy living that lifestyle. Hey, look, reference from Empire Strikes Back there, you know.
Yeah. It is a hard lifestyle, that, but like, you know how there's all these and there's Rico with a fanny on his leg. You know how there's all these jobs. There's all these TV shows to do like dangerous jobs, like ice road trucking and like whatever else. When are we going to see like a TV show dedicated to the most dangerous job like of all time? When are we going to see Deadliest Snatch, the show about being Charlie Sheen's prostitute?
Wow, fuck me, man.
Look, if you don't want these sort of comments, don't invite me on. This is twice now, right? This is twice.
You've just got no filter, have you?
I haven't. This is getting to be Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes, right? If you keep asking me on here, this is your fault.
Wow, you know. Here's me trying to branch out and broaden the audience and stuff like that. Living up to the hype.
Let's just take out something clear, right? Like, being offended is a choice, right? If you choose to be offended, you're a prick, right? Nothing is offensive. It's subjective. Nothing is offensive. It's subjective. Like I say, being offended is a choice. I take the piss out of everyone and everything. That way it's fair.
Yeah.
I take the piss out of myself. If I picked and chose, that would be offensive because then I'm only targeting certain people. If I took the piss out of certain religions, that's offensive. I hate all religion, so that's fine.
Right, so back to on the movie, Michael Ironside is back with one hand.
After she usually get knocked out by
that's where I'm up to as well. Yeah, Busey's just being taken down. So,
keeping in mind though, I've just read, James Cameron was actually originally attached to this. So if it was, we probably would have only gotten this film like last year.
Yeah.
And it probably would have looked amazing.
Well, Titanic would have been the one that killed this one.
Like, Michael Ironside's back now, so you're clearly getting
with his RoboCop hand.
Yeah. Everybody fights. No one quits.
Wow, 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 wow. That was all I heard there. Wow, 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 wow.
Where'd he get you, sir?
Bugwort.
Interference is coming through again, right?
Must be Carla.
Definitely not me. Definitely not me because I'm miles away from everything now.
That is an amazing effect. That is totally held up when the bugs get wiped out on that fucking massive burnout, like.
You've got like the Air Force coming in there.
So you're giving this kind of satire, given the tone of this film, right, just tweak it a little bit. And I know I'm throwing out a relic here, but this would have made an awesome Duke Nukem game, like film. That was a game that I always thought would have been getting the Hollywood treatment.
So on the subject of that, right? If you were going to make a Duke Nukem movie, with the exception of Schwarzenegger, who do you cast as Duke Nukem?
John Cena.
You know what? I would say John Cena only because of his figure. You mentioned before the upcoming superstar, whatever. The guy has no ability as acting. He can act well as a character in wrestling, but he is one of the worst things about. He's one of the worst things about Bumblebee. You know, because it's almost possible that he's created John Cena. So, I think he believes what he says, which is half the battle. Whereas whenever I've seen him in a film, especially Bumblebee being more recent, he just sounds like he's reading words off a page. Like, he doesn't actually. I don't believe him as a character, and I don't know if that's because he's too well established as John Cena now, or whether it's just not going to work. I can't wait to see how awful it is. Fast and the Furious.
I seen Playing with Fire the other day, and I quite enjoyed that, but I do think John Cena's performance was weak.
Did you not think John Cena thought you could be Vin Diesel, brother?
Fire in the hole.
Oh, here we go. More bugs.
The fire effects in this are mint.
Ain't that's a rare thing coming from you.
I know.
Or is it because they're using real effects? I don't know what.
It's just really well balanced, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not fake fire, are you? I kind of got that from Last Action Hero.
I fucking hate fake fire. I'm actually a bit disappointed I haven't spotted anyone from the X-Files yet, but...
I know. It's kind of...
Dean Norris has to have been in the X-Files. I can almost guarantee it. Dean Norris was in everything in the 90s.
I think you might be right, like. Oh, here comes the big bug. Obviously, the scene here used to be on everything when it came to advertisement. Just him turning back and screaming while this massive fucking bug comes out the ground.
Dean Norris was in the X-Files.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Burning fire. Well, I'm going to take it back.
There's several characters in X-Files.
Oh, several.
Yeah.
I mean, that fire effect coming out the bug's head doesn't look very good, but it was fun while it lasted.
I saw that as lava. I thought that was more liquid than fire. Could be that bad, but... See, that looks alright, that's like the actual bug. It's still a little CGI, but...
This is awesome, this though. What a move, land on top of the bug, shoot the hole in its back, like, how brilliant.
Ba-boom.
You're definitely ahead of us, like.
Yeah,
He's just hanging on the bug now.
You could see being flung around at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, the
He
bug...
hasn't even put the grenade in yet.
Yeah, this is podcast disastrous, as he's just blown the fucker up.
The grenade's just gone in, Rico's jumped. There we go. Boom.
Boom.
Let's say he got flung.
Boom, there we go.
Yeah.
Special effects have held up though. They haven't tiptoed around these when they made it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the tone of the film works. I mean, this is like borderline animation, you know, in terms of the acting style and the genre. So it's totally forgivable.
I love it how one's green and one's orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be different. you know, different race of.
I always wondered if that was like a throwback to that like laser tag.
Yeah.
Just like the two different colour teams.
And now you've got a new trio, really.
Yeah. This is where the green violin comes into it.
I mean, imagine that, man. You're in the middle of a fucking war and you get everyone fucking wrecked.
I was just about to say that, like, you wouldn't be this chilled out on that planet, would you? Consider how quick those things move and how many of them there are at a time. Like, it's not as though one's going to creep in and you're going to be able to take advantage of it. Like, there's going to be millions of them coming in and they're going to completely rip your whole camp apart.
Well, there's a green violin.
Yep, there's the see-through green violin.
Yeah.
Knew it was the thing. There we go.
But again, I mean, going back to one of the reasons why I sometimes joke about, you know, the Germans losing, is that if you look at them now, they have literally just turned this into a frat party to everyone drinking. And obviously during World War II, the Germans, because they were putting their lives on the line, they got all the alcohol they wanted. Whereas in the British Army, you were only allowed a tablespoon of rum, and it was administered by your leader.
Right.
So we were sober, basically. That's the long and short of it.
And that's how we won.
And that's how we won, yeah. Oh, well, of course, without we needed the aid of the US of A to come and save the day, of course, but yeah, we pretty much had it.
I mean, we're always going to need that because, yeah, like, America, fuck yeah, you know?
Yeah. I can hear the internet fiddling now with anti-British comments.
Can I help you?
Hiya.
What?
Oh, special guest appearance.
Hello from Deadpool.
Put some clothes on.
I've got clothes on.
What do you want?
I just need some company after crying at Frozen 2.
Oh my god, fucking...
You said you were watching Maleficent, not Frozen 2.
I know, I was like, oh, Frozen 2's on Disney Plus.
You're not getting name checked.
That's fine.
You just popped in here.
I'm just emotionally broken. I need some company.
Watch you don't kick the camera.
Hi, guys.
Alright, bro.
Hi.
Keep your phone away from the camera, please.
God. So much.
Sluggy's already downloading porn in the background, so you hear it?
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about Paige before, so I couldn't help myself.
As in the wrestler.
Boobies.
As in the wrestler, yeah.
That's becoming your new thing, that, called boobies. Like, hey.
Boobies. You gotta establish boobies. I mean, I know we can all see them, but just in case you can't.
It's 2016. I mean, look at this wall. Oh, he finally gets away. Then she gets killed.
Spoiler.
What?
Yeah. I mean, not everybody's seen Saw 4, mate. Come on.
Yeah, I literally stopped at 3.
Right, oh, well, she dies in Saw 4. So.
I really want to revisit the Saw movies.
I've just done that, Brit. It's worth doing.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
I just keep remembering that Chester Bennington's in one, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I can watch that.
He's in Saw 7. Yeah.
He's not meant to die. He's still alive, apparently, but it's just the way the scene's cut, and they never got to revisit it.
Did you ever see Jigsaw? Or have you not seen that one yet?
I've got Jigsaw, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. That's good.
And then Spiral comes out soon, doesn't it?
Spiral's out soon. They seemed quite canny enough at For the Love of Horror.
Who was that?
So Tobin Bell was at For the Love of Horror. The girl was there.
And my mate met all three of them. I've met Tobin before, but he met Tobin, Costas Mandalore, and oh god, what's her name? Amanda's name? Fuck.
Mind and fuck.
Yeah, but it's with a PH though, so it's okay.
They were quite chatty when they were getting interviewed on stage.
Yeah. Tobin's a nice guy. Like, I met him in 2016. I think 16.
The bugs are coming.
They are.
I'm gonna say, how did he not see that though? Come on.
Yeah, flying bugs, man.
It's got him.
Not yet. You're ahead again.
Oh man, for fucking hell! Pause again.
He'd only just starting to get a height to get signals.
Yeah, the bug's just flown across the screen now. Like, oh, there we go. It's on.
And he got him.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, there, past the gun, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's the gun.
Cyber.
Cyber.
Oh, he's getting raped by the bug.
Yep.
Yeah. Shoots his teammate.
Which again is a unique thing to take approach on, because obviously, like I say, that character totally would have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody else would have just said, shoot the bug, you know, but
Yeah.
he's like, nope.
Have you even seen this film, Brittany?
No.
Alright.
Great movie.
I love him though. He
Who?
was on ER. He's amazing.
Who was on ER?
The guy was in Watchers as well. Him.
Oh, Michael Ironside.
He's a bastard in ER.
He's a bastard in most films, really.
But I think he played the bastard. He just played the good bastard, though.
The good bastard.
Oh, Mason is a... Oh, he is. He's a great bastard. Mason, is this this is our Under Siege cameo in it?
Under Siege cameo?
I'm sure it was Under Siege we were watching, and we couldn't figure out what this bloke was off. It's the guy hiding in the locker here in a minute.
No, he's in Total Recall.
Oh, the Total Recall, is it? Ah, right.
Dun dun dun. Reminds me of some of the setups in the Bulletstorm. That was an amazing game. Massage my feet, please.
No.
Damn. Pull my toenails off.
Do I look like a mug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't answer that, guys.
Carl always has my back.
I'm not that stupid.
With those slug hands.
Oh God. Have you sent him the video yet?
No.
Oh,
I'll have to send you slug hands.
You did send us a clip of the video. It was only off about 9 seconds though, but you did send me something, yeah.
That was a full song.
There was a little bit of metal in there as well.
Metal. The brain. Oh. What are you doing, Sluggy? There's a lot of.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing quietly watching this.
Standing there, standing quietly.
Just looking at pictures of Paige.
Well, I'm definitely not like that stuff was awful. I've already said it was like imagine winning the lottery, right, and then finding out the winning the lottery is shit.
I like Alexa Bliss.
I love Alexa Bliss. Have you heard the Rolling for Soup song?
Yeah, I watched it when you sent me it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love our pet pig as well.
Larry Steve.
Larry.
I don't know why I know that.
Oh yes, you know a lot of things about women, Sluggy. We know.
I mean, I know a lot of stuff about wrestling, but unfortunately.
Reverse Boston Crabs, you go to, innit?
I kind of promised Stephen, because he agreed to come and see Stormzy with us in September. I says, if you come and see Stormzy, we'll go to America for WrestleMania. And I was like, hang on a minute, that's probably like 10 times the price of ticket.
Yeah, like that's going to be pretty expensive.
Have you been before, Sluggy?
I've not done WrestleMania, no. I'd rather have like a proper Florida holiday, because you can do that cheaper than Mania as well.
That's true.
I like it, but I'm not. That isn't it anymore. I couldn't pay that, so I couldn't justify that money.
Yeah.
To do
Got you
Mania.
too nice now.
Yeah. One of my mates.
Do 2 months.
one of my mates who used to have met at Comic Cons, I think he's done 2 Manias now in a Royal Rumble, or 3 Manias in a Royal Rumble.
Oh my God.
And he did the one where The Rock made a surprise appearance and squashed Eric Rowan in like 6 seconds. And he said that 6 seconds was worth his $5,000. He said that could have been the only match on the card, and he was done. That's all he needed.
$5,000.
So you need 10 grand to take me away. I mean, it only cost me £42 for Stormzy. I think I'm winning here.
I think I'd be devastated if the Rock didn't turn up though.
Right, so let's just look at this special effects here for 97. This is a very ambitious but well executed cloning, this, isn't it? Digital cloning.
Yeah, I believe it.
Each one of them is unique, man. They don't all look alike. It's not racism. That's not even the worst thing I've said on this podcast, but it didn't do either.
It was so unexpected.
Again, you should always expect that with me,
Point blank. I'm not really keen on the score on this. This score doesn't really capture me on this.
I've got it muted, so...
I must admit, I haven't got muted. I enjoy this too much.
Did you tell them about your bargain Indiana Jones soundtrack?
It was Indiana Jones, double marble coloured vinyl, £8, brand new.
Nice.
Jinx.
Oh, someone's had their head chopped off.
Vinyl's only for hipster fucks anyway. So.
Hipster fucks.
Hipster fucks. I might change my Instagram name to Hipster fuck.
Do it. Just give us credit.
You get a different following.
Or I might just make that me wrestling name when I become Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. You could
Hipster
just become
fuck.
like a heel Alexa Bliss, call yourself Alexa Ditz. There we go.
Oh, I love me.
I'll just make you millions of dollars, Brittany. You're welcome.
Thanks, Luggy.
Paul Ray would have had it copyrighted, claimed and everything by now.
What did he always used to say? That's where my tax money's going, you know.
What, wrestling?
No, just anything. That's where my tax money's going, you know.
I've got a funny story about Paul Ray and wrestling. If you want to hear it, back in the days of where we used to work together. He was trying to wind us up the whole wrestling's fake. And I said, let us chop you then, like a knife edge chop. And he went, no. And I was like, well, why? And he said, because it'll hurt. And I was like, well, it's not fair, then, is it?
Do you know what a knife edge chop is?
Mic drop.
Do you know what Brittany, do you know what a knife chop is?
No.
Fudge.
Don't even... Oh, man! Honestly.
Don't it wasn't fake.
Honestly. He makes up so many wrestling moves.
Right, and you tap out every time.
Exactly. He taught us. He showed us what the Von Claw is, so I taught me stepdad how to do it to me mum.
Right.
See, the Von Claw's a real thing.
Oh, she fucking hates it.
But you bet you get it more in one place as well.
Oh, screw you! Honestly,
Yeah.
Two in the pink and one in the stink, and the other two not far behind.
you're gonna flick in the face in a minute.
Wee. With those sluggy hands.
I would apologize, just for all Starship Trooper fans out there, I apologise that we are now no longer talking about Starship Troopers.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, this battle scene, do you know what I'm going to say? One thing about it is, they've boldly did it in daylight, and it's come off really well. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you could just blame the podcast for going a bit south when Brittany decided just to come in, you know what I mean? Well, I'm just saying.
I only came to say hi, and you give us the chair.
Hey, could have done a wrestling chin and smacked it over your head.
Sorry for invading, guys.
That space shuttle.
He didn't invade on my end.
Thanks, Carl.
Yeah. Yep, you're more welcome as far as I'm concerned, mate.
Thanks, Sluggy. It's just this dickhead.
Yeah, Mason. Just being a dick, aren't you?
I don't know what you're laughing about. You've got nowhere to sleep tonight.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
In your car. Oh, Michael Ironside to his death. Bitten in half.
Yep.
Again, you're ahead of us. He's still alive, damn it.
What? It's a pretty brutal death, like.
It's just jumped out the fucking plane.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the dickhead, he needs to die.
Oh, here we go, the floor is raising up. My eyesight's falling through the hole in the floor.
So you're giving that floor, they should have spent more money on that construction.
Oh, I bit his legs off.
Yeah.
Set up before Rico's got. I mean, shot in the wrong side of his chest there. I mean, just left him to suffer a bit longer, hasn't it?
Yeah. There we go.
She does get killed, doesn't she?
I think she gets wounded. Does she not like survive though? Did he not like drag her on the plane?
No, she gets killed.
She dies on the plane.
Right.
Oh, she dies here?
Is it too much?
She gets hit here. I'm sure she does. She turns her back.
Here we go.
Right,
Slow mo. Yeah, here we go. Boom.
She's maybe not going to make it out of that one.
Yeah, stabbed 3 times.
So heavy.
I mean, it's quite weird that she dies, and then the lass who's been a cunt to everyone survives and...
But again, I've mentioned this a few times, she then had to put up with the abuse of Charlie Sheen, so...
You don't, I mean, don't get me wrong, as a first aider, you don't pull the claw out, that's just going to kill her.
I know I've said some like pretty serious stuff about Charlie Sheen on this podcast, so how about a joke? How much coke did Charlie Sheen do? Enough to kill 2.5 men.
Hashtag winning.
Oh, hey. We definitely need to see more of Sluggy once everything's back to normal.
I don't think I'm going to be invited back after this one, but you should have heard about like what I said before. Nobody was really happy with us. I don't think I'm coming back.
I don't think it was unhappy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't shocked.
No, you haven't shocked
it's
it.
a staple Sluggy comment.
I mean, I always have a pen on the hand and a bit of paper, and literally if someone said I need a timestamp it straight away because then I've got to edit it. But I never had to do that with you. It's normally Paul Ray when he gets fucking angry and starts shouting at us.
See, like now I feel like I'm not being offensive enough.
No, like there's a fine line and you're swinging on it, having a laugh.
I can see you were dancing on that line, my friend.
I usually just watch over it.
I do think, though, this is where they got it kind of wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like a film that needs a happy ever after. But, you know, obviously the whole film being based on them two being, like, ideal for each other, and they should probably, again, the guy there who's fucking Richardson, they should have died straight away as soon as he got off that ship.
Yeah.
That's a given. But the fact that them two were up front, all hunky-dory, it's just like, nah,
again, though,
it was a bit weird.
I like the way his character gets written out, though. I think it's a good way. How many different hairstyles does she have in this?
Quite a few, actually.
Yeah.
It's definitely Sluggy a call. Interference.
I mean, my phone isn't moving. It's literally just sat here. Like I'm not doing anything. So. I've not even had any messages come through or anything whilst this being on either. So.
I don't think they do when you're on this.
No, I'll get the odd one, like.
I messaged you about an hour ago.
Completely on silent, so.
Do you get that?
The only message I've had came from you, Mason, when you sent us that last Action Hero artwork thing.
Yeah.
It's a Star Trek 3 reference, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a trekker.
Neither am I, but the Spock space burial scene's pretty famous though. The parody it in like Futurama and Family Guy and every animated TV show ever.
Big send off, like.
Yeah.
I cannot say like it. I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but it's a bit much.
I mean, she's not the only. I mean, she's not the only one who died on the battlefield, though, is she?
That's what I mean. Like a lot of people died, so.
But again, the other people weren't fucking the boss, were they? So.
Fair enough. Like that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. You fuck the corporal, you get like a proper burial, you know. So.
They should have done a Red War style.
He's back.
Yeah.
Who?
Neil Patrick
I know
Harris.
who you're on about, but I know who you're on about, but we're not there. I'm not there yet.
I'm
What?
not either.
It's Barney?
So he looked like a proper German, didn't he?
Who are you talking about,
I
Barney?
mean, I know we've said it all the way to the film, but he could not come out looking more SS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brit-
Doogie Howser's back.
It's
Don't-
Barney Stinson?
You mean Dougie
It's
Howser?
Neil Patrick Harris, man. It's Doogie Howser.
It's Barney Stinson?
You mean Neil Patrick Harris?
Yes. Barney Stinson.
Calm the fuck down.
Brittany,
Uh-huh.
we could fall out here. What do you know Alison Hannigan as?
Willow.
Oh, there we go. That's fine. Yeah, that's the right answer. That's what I was looking for.
The girl from Bandcamp, man. Get it right.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm sure there's a fruit involved here.
The girl. She's in I'm sure she's in Can't Hardly Wait as well.
She's Lily. How I Met Your Mother.
She's lovely. I met her and her husband, who was also in Buffy and Angel. I met them both together
I'm
in
kind.
London 2017.
Was he in Buffy? Was he?
Yeah, he was in Buffy as Faith's Watcher in the early series, and then he went into Angel. He was an Angel for like pretty much the whole thing.
Because I'm sure he was also in How I Met Your Mother as well.
He was. He guest starred in. I mean, I don't know how long he was in it for, but he was in How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Oh, How I Met Your Mother. I love it.
I've not seen that. It's on my list.
Well, I'll repay you, Sluggy. I've never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh wow.
Fucking hell.
Don't buy the Blu-ray. Do not buy the Blu-ray.
Oh, Buffy's on Blu-ray.
No, I don't know if it is in this country, but if you go on YouTube and put in Buffy transfer, it literally is quite famous now. It's like the worst transfer anyone's ever done to a series. Like literally, even if you Google images, it will show you like what it looks on DVD and then what it looks like on Blu-ray, and it's atrocious.
Oh
See,
dear.
Buffy to me is iconic because I think like for people my age, Sarah Michelle Gellar was probably a lot of people's first like major celebrity crush. Yeah, like absolutely.
I'm still having a hard time that bloody Freddie Prinze Jr. beat me to it.
Yeah, I'm devastated. Prick. And he was a DVD rewriter as well, so that makes things worse.
Yeah.
Sluggy,
Nice, Fred.
your ejaculation's happening again in outer space.
No, you've come too soon.
Yeah,
Mason, you've come
you
too
have.
soon.
You have.
Did that happen a lot? Fred.
I mean, that should be something that I said. Like, you're stealing my gimmick.
Oh,
Oh.
no, if you listen carefully, Mason's writing something down now.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
He's like, that wasn't funny.
Yeah. And there goes the load.
Yeah.
Boom! Ship's just been sluggered.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not surviving that, are they? Crashing down orbit and shit. Big explosions,
Still
don't they?
flying us.
Let us know when the ship is split in half then.
Yeah, I think it's coming up in a second. But
All of us splitting things in half, Mason. What was it? Nah, never mind.
There we go. Denise Richardson just being split in half.
Wow.
I'm just saying, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, if I said Charlie Sheen had done it, that would be terrible.
I mean, I was just about to go there, but I was like, nah, I've already made like 13,000 Charlie Sheen jokes, so I'll...
Nah, I've tagged in Sluggy Hero.
It was a blind tag, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlotte Flair's about to get killed by the door.
Yep.
Well, you've seen she's had problems recently.
What?
Who's she? Denise?
No, Charlotte Flair. Ruptured breast
Charlotte
implant. Yeah, ruptured breast implant again.
Well, I'm going to say I didn't know that, but I've always found that to be quite obvious that she's got something going on up there.
Oh, I mean, it's well known. Like, this is the second time it's happened. Like, everybody knows she's got them. So
Someone chopped it too hard or something.
I don't know what the fuck's happened.
Woo, pop!
Andrade's probably done something to it.
But that's it. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but I would reckon any doctor who gives you an implant like that would probably say you best not get hit really, really hard on the chest, man.
Or have a moonsault in your arsenal.
Yeah. She gets a lot of stick though, and like I don't think she's as bad as what people say. Like I think she's quite pretty, but you know.
Well, no, she just naturally had the push because of her daddy. That's what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she hasn't worked hard for it, but the reality is, I don't think whether she likes it or not, she'll ever avoid the fact that she's got the last name Flair. You know, they're gonna.
At the end of the day, like the was gonna push one of Ric Flair's kids to work there, and it had to be her brother. So.
Yeah. I teased it years ago. Our brother was training or something, didn't I?
But he's nobody got that, and we can just move along from that one because that was a horrible joke.
No, I don't think anyone got that one.
Charlotte's brother passed away.
Oh, did he? Ah, right, yeah. Pretty harsh, like.
She's got another brother, but he got a solid battle to WCW. So.
What's the matter?
Ah, right.
What?
Nothing, you're asking us what the matter.
You're straightening your head violently at us?
Because you're being a pain in the arse.
Alright.
Now, come on, Britt. When we're recording, everyone gets to play. You'll be doing the secret relationship stuff.
But now she's sitting picking me feet.
I'm not.
Well, you are.
I'm not.
Well, what are you doing?
I've seen, I'm going to go on record, I've seen the footage of you picking your feet. If she's doing that, then fucking marry her, mate, because anyone who's going near them feet.
Hang on, right. I'll just... No.
Hey, does this mean I'm going to have to come to another one of your weddings?
No, because I'm not getting married. There you go. There's a picture for you.
I couldn't resist.
So you're just reflecting on the end of this film. Like, obviously we haven't spoken about it in a bit, but I'm feeling like a lot's going on.
Brittany, what are you doing?
But nothing's happening.
What? She's picking me feet?
I'm just sitting here quietly.
You're nuts?
He's just sent us a picture of you, like, with your hands up and his feet are there, and like...
Oh, good, yeah.
Busted.
If I haven't showed you the video, you're alright.
Now this is a pretty weird last stand by these, because these haven't really been liked, have they, through the film?
Well, this is it. I feel like the whole ending's a bit messy now, like, lads. Is from what I remember, I feel like this is, like... I don't know, I feel like this is the third or fourth ending we've had.
Oh, here we go. Bugs.
Oh, stabbed up the bum, not through the leg.
You're too far ahead again.
Oh, mother of God. Wait, you have Johnny Rico and Jake Busey looking confused. Are they confused yet?
Our boyfriend just being tripped up.
Yeah, tripped up, and he's about to be stabbed now. Stabbed in the leg.
Yep.
Multiple gunshots. shot.
Oh,
He's just been Charlie Sheen. There we go. They're looking confused and upset.
Confused and upset.
As most are, I wonder what Charlie Sheen.
My God, name check Charlie Sheen enough there. Co-name Estevez. Jesus.
Hey, don't talk about my Emilio like he's awesome.
Well, that's what Charlie Sheen's real name is, though, isn't it? Carlos Estevez.
Yeah, Carlos Estevez, yeah.
Yeah. Are the half brothers, aren't they?
Aye.
Aye.
They're not full brothers. I thought they were full.
I think a different mummy, I think.
But did you know that Charlie and Martin Sheen were at LFCC last year or the year before?
No.
Yeah, they were both at London Comic Con together.
Oh, tell a lie, actually, now that you say that, I think I might have seen advertisements. Yeah. That was weird, because you wouldn't have thought they would be, like, follow very different lives.
Yeah. Well, here comes the brain bug, which again's leaving a big mystery. Maybe he's borrowing a little bit from Aliens. There's a queen.
I feel like we've established that there has to be some, like, big boss, so...
Well, it's not really a boss, though, is it?
Well, it's not, but we've had, like, a flurry of little bugs all over the place from the start of the film. Well, not little, but, you know what I mean? The scene would be, like, definitely, like, soldiers. There has to be, like, something else.
It looks like a boss. They're all kind of bowing down to it and doing everything it says, and, like, they're all learning from that brain bug, aren't they? So... definitely king of the bugs. Or queen, you know.
Buggies.
We shouldn't assume genders in 2020. Okay, start the interview.
What happened to Robin? Did Robin get killed? You know the one who looks like Chris O'Donnell?
I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
I think he's been canon for a minute. I think once it got to the stage, when I said you got a new trio, from that point onwards, it seemed to really focus on Johnny, his loss, and Busey. So it's kind of like they haven't really returned to any of the other characters that there were.
Here's all the bugs screaming on at each other. Arguing over whether they're going to kill first, and out comes a brain bug.
See, this always reminded me what the brain bug does to this bloke in a second, right? This always reminded me of Red Dwarf, because didn't they essentially do it first?
I'm not a Red Dwarf fan, I couldn't really.
Oh, Red Dwarf's man.
Yeah, because basically there's like an episode where like they get pretty much taken over, but it's like obviously Red Dwarf's known for like really bad like effects, all very practical, and like it's just basically a big dick that's sucking on the forehead. It always made us laugh, and that's what this basically reminds me of.
I mean, that's a fucking weird ass looking vagina, that thing, like.
Yeah.
I love it's creepy as fuck when you see the practical effect of the guy's face, and he's just like having his life stuck out from. It's minging.
Oh, that's anti-gun. That's racist.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
That there, just so harrowing.
Listen, he could still make it. He could still make this.
No, he's definitely dead.
See, look, he's flickering. His eyes are flickering. He can still get out of this.
And there we go. He's fallen undertaken.
And now I think that's the point where he died. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if he just started. Yeah, she's not a very likable character. She's like we've all established that. Bang. If only she'd had that night in that hotel room.
Ooh, that would be a different story to tell.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Rico's threatening everybody.
Looks like a calzone pizza, that fucking bug.
Where do you go for pizzas?
Concert.
Yeah, I'm never gonna go
I'm
there.
glad you you said it, because I was about 10 seconds away.
Don't even realise that if you look on the CGI though, but like, it's kind of like transported around by the little bugs and that. That's mental.
I never noticed that, yeah.
Now you cannot knock this film for like its special effects. Like,
No. I reviewed this smartly, like.
you've got the one officer that's going to sacrifice himself. Who again, I mean, again that could have been the Robin character.
Yeah.
Sacrificing himself. Massive bug pile up.
Do you think that was done as like a diversity thing? Because earlier on in the movie you had like the black soldier whipping Rico, and then do you think like the black guy sacrificed himself was like a diversity thing, or am I reading too much into that?
I think you've like read far too much into that.
Yeah,
Far too much, David.
Again, it is 2020, you know, so.
See, I wanted to check a date on that. This is a nice thing to say, based on the fact that this is 1997, and the CGI, other than maybe 2 or 3 spots in the film, has been pretty nice and pretty spot on.
Yeah.
And yet, Mummy Returns is 2001.
Huh?
And I think we're all established that The Rock is still by far the worst bit of CGI I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's
for 2000. Yeah,
just
actually.
a bit of information for everybody as well. The Rock's appearance in The Mummy Returns was actually played by Britney's dad.
Is that right?
Oh, that's funny.
Is this a reference to your dad being black?
I think so.
Alright.
I mean, you've always told me that your dad looked like The Rock. That's all that was a reference
Yeah.
to. I wasn't racism.
Yeah, I have to go back on that comment though, because I've grown to fancy The Rock a lot.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna like take that comment back.
I mean, a lot of people have daddy fetishes, so that's okay, Brittany.
He looks more like Vincent Kompany off who plays for Manchester City.
Who?
I don't know footballers, like, I must admit that.
Oh, okay.
I know who you're on about.
Thanks,
Here's
Carl.
Doogie Howser again.
Oh, you can. Great practical effect, that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know that I've never really related you to Germans until you said that. And no, I don't understand how I didn't.
Well, that's it. It's a total like literally just like that's what they've done.
Yeah. He's afraid.
Barney.
This is like the biggest pile of bullies I've ever say. He's afraid, yeah, get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've been killing everyone, but essentially, like we said with the Nazi man, they've invaded their planet, basically.
Yeah, and took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've all left together.
The bugs struck first, so then they attacked Buenos Aires, so.
No.
I mean,
How the fuck does a bug chuck a massive rock through the solar system? I mean,
They used the bug plasma to launch the meteor. Did they even tell you that in the movie?
aye, but how have they fucking navigated it, man? I mean, come on, think about it.
I think the bugs have had an off day. They've accidentally aimed a little bit to the left of the rock, and all I had to do is say, "Listen, sorry lads, mistakes happen." But,
Yeah. Over drinking, it's shit happens.
Fancy Brown, Highlander. Hello, pretty.
And that's a perfect example of like literally every workplace in the world where you basically your boss does fuck all, and then there's this kid crying like a bitch for hours, and then obviously winning. Now he's getting all the praise.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Join up now. I mean, this was totally left open.
That's bad CGI there. That's shitty CGI. Like that sucks.
Again, it's all down to think is even the last that last battle of the bunker. Oops, censored.
Censored again.
Even they know it looked like a panny. See, that's bad CGI. Those ships are not on the same caliber. I don't know if they get.
That was Norris again. They ran out of budget.
She must have to come back. She must have been only available for 1 day, so.
She wasn't that really popular.
Nobody ever thought the doofus would make it this far.
Yeah. We should have got any Gary Busey appearance.
Yeah. I think Gary Busey should be in every film though.
This is totally setting it up for a sequel, like.
Oh, absolutely.
And they never made one.
They fucking did.
What was it?
Going back to plain old black and white font.
I mean, totally left open at the end there, totally. Right, so, out of 10, I'll have to take over one for Paul Ray.
How many nukes out of 10? There we go. I'll take it on this one. Them little nuke thingies that we go have.
How many nukes? I'm only going to say 6.
Right.
I was expecting a big group. Right, no, the CGI looks class. It's held up, definitely. I don't think it's got a very good score. The film's quite messy in a way of the storyline because you don't really know what to follow. And I mean, it does throw the red herrings out the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's bloodlust. It's got some funny bits. I mean, as a kid, when I seen it, it's like, fucking hell, look at that violent. I mean, the special effects against, especially the swarms and that's done. But it's just got a bit of a messy ending. The characters, I don't think the characters are very likeable. And I mean, that may be just for casting, but again, they're quite bland characters. But CGI definitely holds up. But again, I mean, there's definitely something going on there with the German influence in that as well. Like, so, yeah.
It broke out. I just remembered when his names came up in the credits, something we've not mentioned. The black guy that we've talked about a few times in this, Seth Gillum, is in The Walking Dead. He plays the priest in The Walking Dead.
Well, I haven't seen that either.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, unfortunately, only a 6er.
I would have said I probably would have given it like a 7.5 before I watched it. It's been a few years since I watched it, and now that I've watched it, I think I'm on board with you, Mason. I think 6 nukes is a very fair assessment. Again, like you say, the effects and everything are, even so you can see, even at the end, they were pretty terrible. But for the nature of the film, for the level of seriousness, the satire in this film, it works really well. But I would say the story was quite sturdy up and probably until the bunker base fight, when obviously when the girlfriend dies and everything like that. I feel like from that point onwards it got very messy, and I feel like we had about established 4 different endings, but it just kept on going. Like, I feel like there was no build up to that brain at all. It just seemed to be another scene after another scene. So I feel like the ending definitely very messy. I would probably go as far as saying, yeah, you're right with the characters. I don't think Casper Van Dien really redeemed himself as a hero, which of course that's what they're trying to establish at the end. And he's just either another soldier or you just don't really care about. But while I'm speaking, I will mention that the box office budget was 105 million,
Fucking hell.
It made 120. It made 121 million, and maybe some change. So 105 million. That's expensive for '97 for a sci-fi like that. But like I say, I guess given the type of technology they're using, obviously they were at that time and must still be top of the range, like.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, 6 out of 10 looks.
Sluggy, is this going to be another 10 out of 10 for you?
I mean, I didn't give Last Action Hero 10, I give it 9. I'd probably go 7 or 8 for this. Because the CGI does let it down at points. I agree that the story towards the end is very rushed. But, again, I think it's a great movie. Like,
It's fun. You give it that. You can have a laugh with it any day of the week.
it's got the rewatchability there as well. Like, I could watch this again, like, now and still enjoy it.
I think the problem with it is, obviously, the sequels, They just try to really cash in quick with a sequel, and I think it's really...
They never made a sequel.
They've made 2. I'm sorry, David.
I think there's more than 2, don't there?
No, but there's...
They made 2 animated movies, but they never did another live action.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I mean, I don't think this argument's ever going to end, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
It isn't.
So, like, the hidden message in this one will be, like, Star Wars, I love Starship Troopers 1, and 2, and 3. That's what I'm going to put in this one.
I mean, there's only one. Just like Highlander.
There should have only been one. That's what quote should be. Well, this has been one of the most bizarre podcasts we've done because of time shipped and also the movie as well. I think with the movie as well, I think the podcast reflects that. I think the story is all over the place. But I've had great fun as always. So we're going to wrap this up and we'll probably be back. Mr. Sluggy wants to do the mask. Or
Batman Forever, Batman and Robin.
You have to do all 4, mate. You can't just fucking jump in the middle of something. Excuse you. But for now, I've been Stephen Monkey Mason. I've been joined by the one and only Slughounds, Mr. David Sluggy Johnson and Lou Bocall. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now.